Hi CJ subscribers and welcome back to the channel. For anyone who is new to the channel, we talk all about final salary pension transfers here. If you want to book in for a free initial consultation with myself, you can book below via the calendar link in the description where you can pick the date and time most suitable for yourself. It'll pop into your diary with a due diligence email, or you can also start an informal WhatsApp conversation with me from the description below to have a quick chat before we move forward. Okay, so today we are going to be discussing, have defined benefit CETV values peaked? ? Okay, so my very short answer to this, and I have another video actually talking about this in more detail, which one of my team will add above. I personally believe CETV values have peaked. They peaked in 2020 and 2021. Clients might be asking me, why were CETV values so high in 2020, 2021? Have I missed my opportunity and what should I do? Well, if you have a look, as per the screen for the Bank of England base rate, this is key to all CETV values that you can get. Anyone who's done their homework or their reading, type it in on Google, you can get a very clear understanding that there is a negative relationship or correlation between gilt rates, interest rates, and CETV values. As gilt rates and interest rates go up, CETV values go down. And when gilt rates and interest go down, CETVs will typically go up. We know this from very good practice in early 2022. We have seen client CETV values drop with the Bank of England interest rates rise on the 17th of March 2022, which took them back up to 75 basis points. This is compared to 2020 and 2021, when CETVs, the base rate from the Bank of England was 0.1. That's super low. How low? It can't go any lower than that. The only lower it can go is 0. So obviously what we have here is a situation where that was a sweet spot. So some of you might be saying to yourself, well, Dominic, if I've missed the sweet spot in 2020 and 2021, I no longer want to do a transfer. I'll wait until markets go to 0.1 again. 0.1 was reserved for the world's biggest global pandemic that we ever had. The government in the UK and the Fed in the USA was trying to stimulate the economy by bringing interest rates right down, stopping people from saving, trying to encourage them to spend their money rather than to save it. So unless you're waiting for another pandemic as bad as the one which had never happened before in the planet of the universe, then really you're going to be out of luck. And you're always probably going to end up having a worse CETV value over the course of the next couple of years. I could almost say, with some professionalism education here, that over the course of the next coming years, I think CETVs will come down further. Why? Governments cannot continue to have artificially low interest rates forever. They need interest rates as an economic lever to take the country out of economic difficulty when something like a pandemic or a financial crisis happens. So in 2020, just because you haven't got the bottom of the market in 2020 and 2021, you also have to remember how many clients in 2020 were saying, oh, now's a brilliant time to transfer my DB pension. I can tell you now, it wasn't many. People were scared. It was a pandemic. People didn't know even what was going to happen. Was the world going to fall apart? Was there going to be Armageddon? What was going to happen with the world? Very few clients, apart from I can say some very smart people that I spoke with, got in touch and said, now's the time to transfer my pension because I'll have a really high CETV. That takes balls. And that with retail investors, a lot of the time people don't understand that. When it's terrible, markets are crashing, no one wants to move away from the final salary scheme. It's guaranteed, remember? Then everyone likes the idea of the final salary scheme. When we come out of that period and things are settled again, that's when people want to start thinking about transferring it, but then interest rates have gone up again. So anyway, what I'm saying is 2022 is still a very good year. If you look at long-term base rate interest rates from the Bank of England, you will see that we're still at a relative low point compared to the past 10, 20, 30 years. For those of you who are a little bit older, you will remember inside an ISA when you could get 5, 6, 12% guaranteed return by investing your money. Obviously right now, you're probably looking around 1.5% at a maximum. So get your skates on. I would advise you to obtain your cash equivalent transfer values. If you've already had one within a 12-month period, just pay for a second one. I've got another video about this of the top mistakes people make in terms of DB pension transfers. Don't wait for a second free one, because if interest rates change, you could be out of pocket by tens of thousands of pounds, all because you didn't want to pay £200 for a second CETV, which in my opinion is not a smart thing to do. If I was seriously considering transferring my pension and I was really worried about the CETV value, I would just get one every quarter. Okay, it's £200, £800 in total. You're talking about your biggest asset and making a financial decision on it. A report fee of £200 for this seeding scheme to produce a second one is not a large amount of money, in my professional opinion. Okay, guys, I hope you found that very valuable. Let me know any comments you have or any questions, anything else you'd like me to run through, any ideas for new videos. And as always, feel free to subscribe below with a big red button to let us know that our channel and content is valuable for you. Thank you very much and look forward to speaking with you soon.